So the big question is how do health experts like you and I generate more income, impact more people, and create businesses that work around their lifestyle and serve their family at the highest possible level? If you want the answer to that question, then you're in the right place at the right time. Whether you're a dietitian, a nutritionist, or a nutrition coach, this is for you. My name is Dr. Javier Carlin, and I want to welcome you to the Practice Revolution. We are a movement that is revolutionizing the way private practices are built so you can practice on your terms. So go ahead and join us and follow along as we learn, apply, and share the top business growth strategies that we're using to grow our own business and to help you grow yours, using only the best insights and advice from top industry leaders. So thank you so much for listening. Enjoy the show. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right. How is everyone doing today? Hope you're doing absolutely amazing. And we've got an epic training for you all tonight.
It's a good one.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Are you guys ready for it though? That is the question. Are you ready to learn how to use the maximization model in 2023? So let me go ahead and see who is live with us here today. Just go ahead and put a big old live in the chat if you're tuning in live with us. If you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and comment replay so that we know you've watched this, okay? And if you have any friends, if you have any colleagues, anyone who you feel could benefit from tonight's training, go ahead, invite them to the group, share this training, tag them on this training, share the love, okay? Because I believe it's gonna greatly impact them as well. So if you guys don't know who we are, my name is Javier Carlin. I'm a physical therapist by trade. This is Marissa, my wife and business partner, co-founder of the Practice Revolution. And every single week at 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, we are here providing valuable trainings to help you start, grow, and scale your business. So if that's something that you're looking for, you're in the right place at the right time. Without further ado, should we just go ahead and dive in?
Yeah, let's do it. We have some presentation slides tonight, so we're going to be sharing our screen with you. So for everyone who's visual, we've kind of mapped out everything. And we really want this presentation to be interactive. So whether you're watching live, whether you're watching on the replay, go ahead and comment down below. Like, we want to chat with you throughout this presentation, and, you know, be able to provide feedback the best that we can. So make sure that you guys are interacting in the comments throughout this presentation. And let's see, I see Mackenzie. What's up, Mackenzie?
Good to
Who
see
else
you.
do we have live? Just go ahead and comment live below. Let us know you're here.
Awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. So as you know, we're obviously heading into a new year, and you're probably already aware of this, but it is the best time to start your business literally right now. And it's the best time to grow your business, because what's the number one thing that everyone has on their mind at the start of every single year?
New year, new me, gonna hit my health goals, gonna hit my fitness goals, gonna be back in the gym, preparing for summer.
Exactly, right? We all know it's true. And so there is a massive influx of people who are looking to get healthier in 2023, right? And so the biggest thing with you know, especially in this day and age that we live in right now, people are looking for options, okay? And so the big question is, do you have the options that they're looking for? Okay, we'll find out tonight. All right. And so let's dive in. I'm going to share my screen and we'll get rocking. Okay. So do you have those options?
Let's see. Let me make sure the screen is sharing okay before we go ahead and dive in.
Okay. There it is. Any luck?
I don't. Oh, there it's. I think the Facebook group's a little slow.
Okay, there it is. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, beautiful. All right.
Perfect.
I think we did it.
We did
I think we did it. Beautiful. So this is the maximization model. What is this, everyone? Go ahead and put it in the chat. The maximization model. Yes.
All right. So question is, do you have the right offer structure to maximize impact on your clients and make more money? So who here tonight, whether you're watching live or on the replay, wants to make more impact and more money? Just put a big old me in the chat. Hopefully all of you guys do. That means that you guys are in the right place.
Awesome. So question for you, which one of these is best? Which one of these is best? Is it one-to-one coaching? Is it courses? Is it creating ebooks? Is it having a group program, a hybrid coaching program? What do you all think? What do you all think is the best one to have out of all of these? Go ahead and put it in the chat.
Or, how many of you guys currently have some of these in place? Comment that down below too. Let us know. Have you created courses? Have you created ebooks? Have you done one-to-one coaching? Are you trying to scale to group coaching? Drop it in the comments and let us know where you guys are at.
Cool. So what's the answer? What do you guys think? What do y'all think is the best?
What's the best for you as a dietitian, as a nutrition coach? What's the best for your clients to help them get the best results?
All right, you guys ready for the answer? All of them. Okay, every single one of them. That's what you want to have. Now, here's the caveat though, okay? It has to be at the right time, all right? So all of those options that we just went through, the one-to-one coaching, the courses, the ebooks, the group coaching, the hybrid coaching models, right? All of those are great to have, okay? The problem that we see is people not following a specific sequence, okay, that really keeps them behind, okay? And we don't want any of you to be behind, especially going into 2023, okay? Now, before we get into the business side of the maximization model, okay, we must answer these two questions. Because if we don't answer these two questions that we're about to share with you right now, nothing else matters, okay? You just won't build the different options for people, okay? And so question number one is, why is having an impact so important to you? Okay, why is having an impact so important to you? Because we hear this often, right? I want to be able to help more people. I want to be able to have a greater impact, okay? And so what does that mean for you? Why is it so important to you to have that greater impact? Take a couple seconds to think about it. Okay, if you're able to put it in the chat, great. If you're just thinking about it, that's fine too. Okay, so that's question number one. Question number two, why is making more money important to you? We have to answer that question, because if you follow the maximization model, if you create these different services and programs for your clients, you're going to do both, okay? You're going to make more money and you're going to have more impact in the process, okay? You're going to be able to do both of those things. But you won't do any of those things if we don't figure out why this is important to you. Question is it important to you? Maybe it's not, and we're just assuming. But if you're here right now watching this, it's likely that you value being able to help people and make an impact. And it's also likely that you wouldn't mind making some extra money as well. Am I right? If we're right, go ahead and put "you're right" in the chat.
You're right.
You're right. Okay, cool.
So in order to have great impact and make more money, we must build our business using the maximization model. So you guys want to know what it is? Just comment model below and let's dive in.
Model, model, model.
Let's do it. Okay, so this is the maximization model. First, we wanted to kind of just zoom out and show you the big picture of the maximization model. And what we're going to do throughout this presentation is go piece by piece and kind of break it down, starting at the top with that one-to-one coaching, the DFY is done for you services, and take it all the way down to the bottom and explain each and every step of the way. Okay, so this is the full maximization model. Of course, you guys have the replays to this, but if you want to go ahead and take a quick screenshot of that. Ready? Okay, we're good. Took a screenshot. All right. So let's break it down. The first thing we're going to start with in the maximization model is the top little tier. Okay. And that is the one-to-one coaching and done for you services. So let's talk about this. probably you guys are thinking right now, you're looking at that price point, man, $3,500 to $10,000. Like, first of all, who in the world would pay for that? You might be thinking. Second of all, it's like the other part of it you guys might be thinking is, well, I don't know if I feel confident charging $3,500 for one-to-one coaching. Like, man, I set my prices at like, $130 a session. Like, how can I go to $3,500? That's crazy. Well, the truth is that you may not start there. Most people don't start there. Most people don't start off with $3,500 coaching programs, $5,000 coaching programs, $10,000 coaching programs when you're first starting your business. Typically, it's around the $1,000 range. But here's the thing. As you build your maximization model, as you build out this pyramid, as you build out more products and services for your clients, then you can start to raise the price of the one-to-one coaching services that you offer and the done-for-you coaching services that you offer. So that's kind of how we're getting to the $3,500 to $10K range. And we have dietitians that sell packages that are well over $5,000. So it absolutely is possible. So why do we recommend starting off with one-to-one coaching first, right? There's all these pieces in the maximization model, but we truly believe one-to-one coaching is the best way to go at first. Now, some people, some dietitians, some nutrition coaches, they want to stick with the one-to-one coaching forever. They truly, truly love it. And they don't see themselves doing anything else. And that's totally fine. You can definitely build a very successful business just doing one-to-one coaching. However, there are other, nutrition professionals who want to offer a variety of services. Maybe they want to offer group classes. Maybe they want to offer courses, right? And so for those of you guys that want to offer a wide variety of things, we still recommend starting off with the one-to-one coaching. So here's why, right? With one-to-one coaching, you get a better understanding of your coaching clients. Now, a lot of you guys probably might be working in clinical right now. That's typically where, we talk to a lot of you guys in this group, and a lot of you guys are clinical dietitians, thinking about starting your own private practice. And, there are some similarities between clinical dietetics and then having your own private practice and seeing your own one-to-one clients, but there also are a lot of differences. And so in the beginning, right, we want to make sure that you have a really good understanding of your one-to-one coaching clients in your private practice before you expand and offer a bunch of other services to your clients. So working with those one-to-one clients, you get to work with them for a longer period of time, maybe 3 to 6 months, work with them a lot closer. You get a really good understanding of them. And that also helps you build out courses, products, and services for them later down the line. The other thing with the one-on-one coaching is that a lot of you guys might not have a large following yet, right? You guys might just be starting your business, and a large following, whether it's on social media, a large following, whether it's in your local community, right? And networking. So a lot of you guys might not have this large following yet, which we'll get to on the next slide. And so with a smaller following, that one-on-one coaching is going to be really key. Also, let's talk about the back-end systems, the operations, right? So with the one-on-one clients, you are going to realize that there are a lot of little steps that need to happen in your business to get that one-to-one client to move forward with you, right? Whether it is initial assessment forms, whether it's follow-up forms, whether it's specific handouts that need to be created, emails that need to be sent, right? And the way that you conduct your sessions. And so with the one-on-one coaching, another reason why we recommend it is because wouldn't you say it's better to work with a couple clients individually and get those back-end systems and everything flowing nice and smooth versus us just dumping 50 clients on you month one and you freaking out like, oh my gosh, what initial assessment form, follow-up form, emails, what? Like, this is insane. It's going to be crazy. Okay. So work with those one-on-one clients, make sure everything is flowing really smoothly. That way, when you move into group coaching and you work with 10, 15, 20, 50 people at a time, everything flows really nicely. Okay.
Beautiful.
Last but not least, we're going to cover this on the next slide, but that one-on-one coaching will allow you to make more money working with less clients.
Yeah, and I know that sounds kind of crazy because, again, if you're following the old model of pay per visit, it can be a little bit challenging to get to that point. But there's a new way of doing it, which might be against the grain, but it's actually better for everyone involved. Okay, and that's what we're going to go ahead and cover with you tonight. So here's an example of that. Right? Let's say the goal for some of you might be to replace your clinical income, or if you have another job right now, right? Whatever that income is, let's say it's about $5,000 per month. Okay. In a high ticket model, high ticket one-to-one, where you're offering a high level premium service to your clients. Okay. Let's say on a low end, you're charging $1,000 for, a 2 or 3 month program. Okay. All you need in 1 month is 5 clients at $1,000, okay, to make 5K and to replace your income, okay? Let's say you've already replaced your income, and let's say you've done that through low ticket group or something different, right? This is a great way to add $5,000 to your business by taking on 5 clients, one-to-one per month. And if it's not you, maybe it's someone that you hire to do it and you get a percentage of that. Different ways to do it, okay? Then there's a low ticket on the other side, okay? So let's say you're selling like a $47 course, all right? If you want to make the same amount of money, okay, at $47 by selling your course, you need 106 clients to purchase that course, okay? How many of you know that 5 is less than 106, okay? So don't you think it might be a little bit easier to get 5 clients over 106 clients? Right? What do you think? Okay. But in this example, you can clearly see you need less clients to make the same amount of money, okay, with high ticket one-to-one services. Is this making sense so far? Just go ahead and put "make sense" in the chat if it's making sense. And here's the truth, okay? You won't hear a lot of people telling you this, but the fact of the matter is that it takes just as much energy, time, and effort to sell a $1,000 product to one person as it does to sell a $47 product to one person, okay? It is actually easier to do so. I know it sounds backwards. I know it sounds crazy, okay? But if you're not experiencing the level of growth that you want in your life and business right now, it might be because you're thinking in the old way, okay? And you might need to adopt some new beliefs and some new ways of thinking about your business, because this is what's working right now, okay? So keep that in mind. So as an example, this is Tanya. She's one of our clients in our mastermind program. She was able to bring in her highest revenue yet at almost $13,000 in 1 month with clients buying a $1,200 program from her, okay? And so she's well on track to hit her first 6-figure year this year. Okay, and she attributes a lot of that to the coaching and the accountability that we've been able to help her and assist her with. Okay, and so that's the power of having this component of the model in your business. Okay, and I know for many of you, you're like, I just don't want to do one-to-one anymore. I don't want to trade my time for money. Hey, listen, I get it, and I agree with you. Okay, but here's the thing: if you really want to have that impact and make more money, like you said you wanted to, just remember, you don't have to be the one doing all of this, okay? At some point, you can have people doing this for you, okay? Which means you'll still be able to help more people make more money, but you will not have to be the one trading that time for money. And so there is a way around that, okay? You just have to think about it a little bit differently, okay? Cool. Number 2.
So second phase of the maximization model is your group or hybrid program. So let's get into it. So this is essentially group coaching, right? So what we recommend is you dial in your process with one-to-one clients first. So you take at least 5 clients through your one-to-one your one-to-one individual coaching. And then from there, you kind of figure out your process, right? What did I do in phase 1? What did I do next? What did I do third? What did I do fourth? What did I do with them to get them their results? Okay. You also need to make sure that you're able to get your one-to-one clients results, because that's exactly why they're investing in your services. Okay, so work with clients individually, dial in your process, make sure you can get your clients results. That's first before you move into group coaching. Typically, what we recommend is after about 3 to 5 clients, you're going to start to see certain patterns appear. You're going to start to see that you're taking your clients through similar processes, right? And all your clients came to you with certain goals. You maybe gave them all certain handouts. You maybe repeated yourself several times to each of them, right? The same educational components. And at that point, you're really starting to figure out, the process that you're taking your clients through. And once you have about 3 to 5 clients, you find yourself, taking them through the same process, repeating the same things over and over again. You can start taking whatever you find yourself repeating and taking that and using that information to start building out your course materials. Now, the cool thing about launching a group coaching program is that you do not have to have it completely built out before selling it. You actually don't need to have it built out at all, right? We see so many dietitians and nutrition coaches. We talk to them all the time. And for literally months and months and months, they're like, oh, I've been recording videos. I've been creating my handouts. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. And we're like, cool, like, where's all of it? And they're like, oh, it's in my Google Drive. It's on PowerPoint. It's in Canva. And we're like, it's been 3 months. It's been 5 months. Like, you haven't sold anything yet? And they're like, no, I'm waiting for it to be perfect. Well, if you keep waiting for it to be perfect and it's just sitting in your computer, it's not helping anyone. Okay. And that's not why you became a dietitian, a nutrition coach. You became a dietitian and a nutrition coach to actually make an impact, to change lives, right? So you need to start putting your content out there. And the cool thing about putting your content out there, getting people into your group coaching program and actually having them go through the program, go through the process, go through the materials, that is the only way for your product, your program, your service to get better, because there is no one better to give you feedback about your product, your group coaching program than the actual paying clients, because they're going to tell you, hey, Mackenzie, this didn't make sense here. Or actually, Marielle, like, this was amazing right here. I absolutely love this piece, right? Let them give you the feedback. They're the ones that are, going to help you make your group coaching program, quote unquote, perfect. And I say, put that in quotes, because it is never going to be perfect. There's always going to be some refining, some tweaking, some enhancements that are going to be made. And that's just part of the process. So the most important thing with group coaching, just be 1 chapter ahead. Sell your group coaching program first, as crazy as it sounds, right? Because if no one buys it, well, then that there's a bigger problem, right? Maybe it's your marketing strategy. But if people are buying it, that's a great sign. Then you've made some money. Then you can start creating the program, and all you have to do is drip it out 1 week at a time, create it 1 week at a time, and all you have to do is be 1 chapter ahead.
Absolutely. So here are a couple examples. This is one of our clients, Kate. Kate is actually, she does run coaching, and she actually literally just crossed $100,000 after a little over a year of working together. Okay. And so this is what she follows. She follows a group coaching model. Okay. Pretty amazing. And so what's really neat about where Kate's at now is that she's actually not really pushed to grow, and she's been able to maintain her pace of growth, and she hasn't really pushed that hard, which is pretty neat to see, right? And so a lot of what that group coaching allows you to do is that exact thing, right? And then we also have Joyce here. Some of you might know Joyce. She also launched a group program, and she did that using our Masterclass framework. But she has this group program. She launched it for the first time ever and was able to get 7 clients in her first launch ever, right? Pretty amazing. And so for her, now she's able to actually, and what she did was she worked with a few people one-to-one initially, right, to then build out her system and her process, okay? And now she's able to scale one-to-many, right? And so these are some examples of what you could do with group coaching, okay?
Perfect. Next, we have online courses. How many of you guys watching live or on the replay want to create online courses? Just drop me in the chat. Let me know. So let's go ahead and talk about online courses. So when it comes to online courses, basically there's two types. Number one is informational. The second is results-based. So the informational is more just like education. You're taking all this information that you've learned and you're putting it in a course, right? Because there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of different books, research papers, websites that people can go to, and they just don't know what's reliable. They don't know what's, legit nutrition information. And so you as a clinician can take all that information, all your knowledge, and put it into a course, package it up, and just say, here, this is the most up-to-date evidence-based information, right? That's option one. Option two is the results-based, where you are taking your clients through a course that is going to give them a specific outcome, a specific transformation, right? So a specific result, okay? And the only way to create the results-based online course is, again, to start with those one-to-one coaching clients first. Are you guys seeing a pattern here? Right, starting with those one-to-one coaching clients first, and again, figuring out your process. Then you can take your process, you could chop it up, and you can create small videos, right? Small videos to create a course on your process, okay? Here's the thing with online courses, though. I know a lot of you guys want to do them, and they seem really easy and really simple. However, we recommend to make consistent money, so make consistent income with one-to-one clients first and group programs first. Those are going to be your money makers, okay? Is your one-to-one and your group coaching program, right? Because online courses, they are typically cheaper in the couple $100 range. And like Javi was saying earlier, it takes just as much effort and energy to sell a $200, $300 program as it does to sell a $1,000 program, $1,500 program. As crazy as that sounds, okay? But it's true. So if your goal is to make more income, more impact, start with a one-to-one, start with a group. We could do online courses later on, okay? The other thing with the online courses is you need to have a big audience for this, okay? And when I mean audience, that's basically your social media presence, okay? You can also launch this in person, if you do a lot of local networking, but typically the best way to launch these online courses is through online, right? Typically Facebook and Instagram. So we'll show you an example of what we mean by a large audience.
Cool. So this is Greer. She started working with us about a month before she had her first course launch with us. And so Greer, before she came to see us, she had a big audience. She had, I think at the time, she might have had like 8,000 people on her Instagram. Now she has about 16,000 followers, and she had about 5,000, I think almost close to 6,000 Facebook group members now. And so Greer does offer different programs. She has a course, she has counseling, one-to-one counseling. So she has a few different programs just like we teach. And so Greer was actually able to, again, follow our masterclass framework. At first, she was teaching quite a bit, right? She was teaching actually basically her course in a class, and she didn't really have a lot of people buying on the spot or buying within the first week or so. After we showed her our framework of still being able to provide value, and as we started to shift things in her presentation style, she actually was able to do this with a lot less effort. Right. But again, she had that audience. And so she was able to do $6,000 on top of what she was bringing in with her one-to-one coaching. And so she had a really great month this month. Okay. And this is what you can do with a course, but once you've built the other components too. But this is really exciting, and it should be exciting for you, because as you're building up that one-to-one clientele, right, and your group programs, you're also likely building your audience. And so that course launch could happen sooner than you think, right? As long as you're doing the consistent daily actions that you need to do to continue to get more exposure, more awareness, so that you can help and impact more people, okay? So that's Greer.
Perfect. And the last piece of this maximization model our masterclasses. Now, masterclasses are something that we teach in our programs, and masterclasses can really be used at any stage in the game. If you want to do master classes to launch your one-to-one coaching, you could do master classes to launch your group, your hybrid program. You can even use master classes to launch online courses, just like one of our clients, Emily, did.
Yes. So like Marissa was saying, like these are trainings that you do. These are anywhere from 60 to 90-minute trainings, okay, where you help people really identify, what are the things that they're missing? Why are their problems happening? And what are some potential solutions that they've tried that have failed? And what are the solutions that are actually working? At the end of a masterclass, you either let them know about the course or program that you have to offer, or you let them know, hey, for us to really find out if we can actually help you, right, the next step is to book a call, right, whatever your process is. And so in this masterclass, you're able to jam pack it with value and really give people the clarity that they're looking for to figure out what their next steps should be, okay? And so with this masterclass process, typically we recommend starting off as a free training, but at some point you can actually charge for this. And this could be your low ticket offer, right? It could be $27, $47, $97. And so we've helped people launch these masterclasses multiple times successfully, okay? And so, for example, this is one of our clients, Emily, who launched her course, right, was able to get 8 clients at $398. And again, this is on top of what she's making with her one-to-one coaching as well, okay? So they're following this model, okay? Very similar to what you can do either now, right, potentially, or in the future. Pretty exciting, right? So here's the thing, okay? If you want increased impact, how many of you would love to have increased impact? If you want increased income to be able to make more money doing what you love, helping people just how you want to help them, and you also want to increase your free time by creating different services and programs that take less of your time and handing off the ones that are a bit more time intensive to potential team members, right? You're going to want to implement the maximization model. Okay, so how many of you here are going to commit to building out your maximization model? Now, it doesn't have to be over the next month, right? But potentially over the next few months, over the next year, right? For the life of your business. How many of you commit to building this maximization model? Go ahead and put I do in the chat if you commit to this process, okay? Beautiful. So with that in mind, Marissa and myself, this is what we do, okay? This is what we help people build in their businesses. And with the new year coming into play, like I mentioned earlier, people are looking for these options, okay? And so for you specifically, depending on where you're at in your business, one of these options or all of these options may make the most sense right now for you, okay? And so if you want our help, if you want our insight, if you want our feedback and advice on what makes the most sense for you right now, go ahead and comment the word model down below, okay? What's going to happen when you comment the word model down below, and you can do that right now, is we're going to connect with you, okay? We're going to connect with you and show you how you can install this model into your own business, okay? So this will be a quick 15-minute call. We'll get clarity on where you're at. You'll get clarity on what makes the most sense for you at this point in time. And if it sounds like we might be able to help you and you're even interested in getting our help, right, we can always schedule another call where we can dive even deeper into what a more personalized solution for you would look like, okay? And if it doesn't make sense and we can't help you, we'll let you know that too, okay? We know a lot of people in the industry that we can connect you with that might be a better fit, okay? So if you're curious about what makes the most sense for you right now, okay, go ahead and comment the word model, and we'll see if we can help you and see if we could possibly install these systems into your own business. Sound good, right? Beautiful. So awesome, everyone. Well, with that said, hope you got some value out of this, okay? We hope you have a beautiful rest of your new year.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Take care. Comment model down below. Talk soon. Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for watching the show. I know your time is super valuable, and I know that you're here to learn how to grow a successful practice. So I have something special just for you. if you are a health expert who is in business or aspiring to be, and you're curious about how to grow a profitable, impactful practice, you're going to want to pay attention. Because as a person who is watching the show, I want you to win. So I've created a bundle of resources exclusively for those who are watching the Practice Revolution. So if you are tired of trying to figure out this game of business, marketing, and sales all on your own, and you're ready to implement what's already proven to work rather than reinventing the wheel, you're going to want to send us a private message on Instagram at The Practice Revolution. And simply just let us know that you watched this show, and we'll personally hand over $7,000 worth of trainings, resources, and coaching that is available only for those who are watching this show on YouTube. So if you want to know how to increase your income, impact, and build a practice that works for the lifestyle that you want and that serves your family at the highest level, send us a private message on Instagram at The Practice Revolution. Do it now so you can win big in your practice and in your life. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next show.